A1, A2, B1, B2 exams in 2016. Now, last year I recorded a video to give information about the A1, B1 exams, and this is now second video telling you the information about the A1 and B1 exams. People still thinking there are certain exam boards are acceptable for the visa extensions, which is not. So that's why I'm making this video for your information. Now, from 5th November 2015, there were only 2 exam boards acceptable for the visa extension, and they are Trinity College London and consortium of IELTS test centres. So if you want to pass a test now for visa extension, you'll have to pass a test from the SELT Centre. SELT is Secure English Language Test Centres, and they are Trinity College London and consortium of IELTS test centres. Similarly, if you want to pass B1 test, you still have to pass the B1 test from these SELT centres. In the past, if you had to pass the test from off-call register listed awarding bodies, that's not the case anymore. So if you think that your ESOL entry level 3 is equivalent to B1 SAFR's Common European Framework of References B1 level is listed in off-call and should be acceptable to Home Office, that was in the past, last year, not anymore. So now you want to pass A1 test, A2 test, B1 test or B2 test, they have to be from SELT centres. And if you already passed this from a Trinity College London or IELTS, from the IELTS exam board, there's still a possibility that that certificate might not be acceptable. Simple reason is that you need to check, there's a link on the screen, you can read that, whether that test centre was a SELT centre at the time when you done the test. The information is on the screen that you can find out. If that was a SELT test centre, that's fine, your certificate should be acceptable. If that was not, then you'll have to do the test again. Now, at the moment, people who come from outside the UK, they normally have to pass A1 tests for entry clearance for the spouse visa, and student visitors, they normally pass B2 exams to get the student visa extension, or to get it for general student visa. When you're in UK, normally you're given 2-year entry clearance, which is from 2012 July. It used to be 5 years. So after 2.5 years normally, you need to go for visa extension, and you should ideally pass A2 exam. So A1 you pass for entry clearance, and after 2.5 years, ideally you should obviously progress towards the ESOL entry level 2 or A2. But at the moment, even the A1 certificate is still acceptable. If it is expired after 2 years, you might have to do it again from a SELT centre. But very soon you will have to pass A2 exams for visa extension. And if you've already been here before 2012 and you completed your 2.5 years normally for indefinite stay, or you completed your 5 years, which would have been 2017, then you're applying for indefinite stay, and then again you need to pass a B1 test. B1 test the people pass for indefinite stay or for nationality. Again, B1 test will not be acceptable from off-call register anymore. It will be from SELT centre, as I obviously mentioned earlier. Now, there are no changes for the Life in the UK test. Life in the UK test still 3rd edition 2013. There will be book displayed after this video that you can look at that information, which books you need to prepare, and similarly there will be some information about how to prepare the A1 and B1 test, and you can visit preparation centres. These exam centres like Trinity College London and Consortium of IELTS centres, they do not provide tuition or training. They only there to do the assessment for you, so you need to book the test online for yourself, and you visit these test centres and do the exam yourself there. So to get help or to get tuition, you need to go to the centres. The information is again on the screen, which centres available that you can go and prepare yourself for A1 test, B1 test, and for Life in the UK test and training. Now, A1 test in the past it used to be called ESOL entry level 1. So ESOL entry level 1 is now A1 test, so which is CEF, or Common European Framework of References. So if your standard of English is ESOL entry level 1, you should be able to pass A1. Similarly, if you have standard of English ESOL entry level 2, you should be able to pass A2 test. And ESOL entry level 3 is equivalent to B1. So if your standard of English is equal to ESOL entry level 3, you should be able to pass a B1 test. I hope you find this video helpful. Please do write comments. I would appreciate it, and I'll make another video whenever any more updates come. So obviously this video is valid only when the information available on the Home Office website. If that information changes, this video or this information in the video will not be valuable anymore. So you need to keep looking at the Home Office website as well. But I would make another video as soon as any changes come, and obviously upload in this YouTube video for your information. Thanks very much for listening, and wish you good luck for your training. And please do look at the links and find information and keep yourself updated. Thanks very much. Bye.